you will be pleased to know that I have printed out the using a gang as a weapon rules right here. We're going to put them between us for reasons. Feel free to look at them, but put them back where I can get them. Basically, there's one move, seize by force, that you kind of use for everything that you do with a gang.
Yeah.
You
can actually use it for
all sorts of things. I don't know why it says that. It was kind of weird. They're totally different things.
Okay.
I'm amused at the book, which in both editions is very clear. And it has great phrases like, every day in Apocalypse World is a bad day. Ooh. And you're kind of like,
sounds reasonable.
Vincent? Really? Like always? Yeah. Now it does say every session, not like every game day and stuff like that. But this once, I just don't see any point in making you do the barter payment. We are picking up in the exact second that we left off. There's no time shift. And
right, because I'm in poverty.
Yeah, it just seems it just seems that we need to. You just won't get any. Does any of you have a role to get more barter?
Well,
yeah, it's like surplus thingy.
Right, not this time.
Okay.
For the same reason.
Yeah.
Right. This is just not an economic unit. This particular session
transition. I don't have bone yet,
so that's what I'm thinking. Cruel as it may be.
Yeah.
If you survive the next few minutes, then and if we have some sort of like shift in, if there's a pause, then maybe we'll treat that as a unit for that purpose.
Yeah.
So I'm bending the rules a little bit there, but back when this game was written, people pretty much assumed 4 and 5 hour sessions.
Yeah.
So
I was thinking that too, like, every session we have 2 hour sessions.
Yeah.
Usually when you say session to anyone else, they're thinking, you'd spend the entire night.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
As I recall. Leon, back in the main part of the garage.
Yeah.
Is this where the car is? The car that belongs to Gritch in the third bay? I mean, in this part of the garage?
Yeah.
Okay, checking on that. You, therefore, are out there with motorcycles.
Yes.
As I recall, unless you went somewhere.
No.
Okay.
And then sons
Leon.
bring off.
Mm-hmm.
Because don't screw with
you two are negotiating barter.
Yeah.
But I also want to point out that let's not forget that your characters are allies by default.
Yeah.
Right. So it's not weird that Bullet shows up hungry.
Yeah.
Right.
I think we have already kind of out of session.
Right.
Or something. So.
Yeah. So but where would that be? Where are the two of you having that discussion?
I was thinking the kitchen, but that is not the kitchen anymore. It's the living room.
Yeah, it would be here.
Yeah.
Okay. As for you, you had gone wandering off looking for Brink.
Yeah.
And Brink was having a very civilized conversation with fellow bikers, right, out here, and telling them all about, cool things. And you haven't told your gang at all about the chainsaw mouth dogs. They were these double-fanged, horrific mutant dogs.
That should probably inform them of that.
Okay. I was just wondering, if you kind of topped them up on this.
Probably. I don't want another Brink situation.
Okay. And then we have... what I'm trying to do is figure out where you are. So that's the garage. You went through here, and this is the garage where you discovered Brink wasn't there. And then you went out to find him?
Yeah.
Was that the last thing that we know for where everybody was?
Probably.
Think so? Okay.
Quite.
No other. And various bikers, gang members, have set up in different areas to the extent of, tying one end of a hammock to a broken street lamp, the other end to a surprisingly intact fence post for the nice white little fence around the house, or like a flagpole that sticks up there.
Yeah.
And so they're going to sleep in that. Others maybe are maybe setting up a temporary like thing with poles that they would use as a sort of semi-building. They carry stuff like that with them. So you're the gang's moving in for a bit, which is not too unusual. And there are other groups that do this occasionally. You're just not close with them in alliance like you are with Bullet.
Yeah.
Context.
Yeah.
They always like watching their motorcycles get touched. So you have, remember there was already a couple of people who were watching.
If I remember correctly, it was like a bike with a sidecar.
Right. Oh no, they didn't. That second person rode behind the person. So it's remember how the different bikes have designations.
Yeah.
This one is a fat bike.
Yeah.
Right. So big puffy double seat there.
Yeah.
So you have been vigilant. I mean, Bullet's gang is well behaved as far as a bunch of degenerates are concerned. So still, they don't always leave all of the cutlery and in the proper drawer when they leave. So you were vigilant this time, right?
Yeah.
And they kind of got the idea that maybe they should keep their fingers off the important stuff.
Yeah.
They touched everything though. Can't stop that. So that is all review for what we have been doing. All the rest of it, I mentioned at the very end and didn't quite finish that the patrol had come back. That's your note there, saying so?
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, yep, there it is.
Yeah.
And it is just at that point when they pull up, and they would, of course, this is the front of the house, so of course they're going to roar right into this driveway without any regard whatsoever for Brink standing there with the other bikers who think nothing of a motorcycle driving straight at them, and sort of, it's like the pigeons when you drive, you're kind of like, am I going to hit that pigeon? And then he flies up behind it. Well, no, I guess I didn't hit him, right? So it's a little bit like that with these guys. But you, of course, are walking there too. So I'm just saying that, you can hear them coming and you're like, yikes, maybe not stand right in the way of the... One pulls in, the other one is just behind and is still actually not quite in the best part of the property. As I say, there's almost kind of a magic circle thing going on here. And so the second bike is right at the border of it. The first one, who has this, I don't know, it was one of these, bandanas, right? Covering the top of the head, little knot at the back. Gets off the bike and he's already just unloading. He's got a crowbar that you would use, to pry off a hubcap and other things. And he's got that, and he's swinging one leg over his bike and grabbing the crowbar. And he's shouting, "Everybody, look out! Here they come!" And the second bike that's just pouring in, that rider is taken straight off of his seat by a horizontal leap of some kind of horrific beast. And that's when all the people around are starting to become aware of these disturbing growls all over.
So that's why you need the gang sheet.
That's why we need the gang sheet. They are coming from 4 directions. The corners of our house map. Now, they did get there in time to warn you, but only barely. So therefore, we don't have a completely helpless situation. So what I need to know is what everybody is going to do, and remember where you are, and therefore the limitations on what your options are. I mean, you can't just start brain blasting dogs out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to be super generous, which I'm not supposed to be.
Wow.
You know how there's a little TV antenna on these old school 60s houses?
Mm.
Right? Guess what it is? Your character's not stupid. Obviously, you would put your transmitter up there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am going to direct the brain whisper projection, which is not what I thought. I can go aggro without going aggro using weird, and my mind counts as a weapon.
If somebody you don't like walks onto your lawn
Yeah.
and you're in there, I don't know, reading, thinking, having a house meeting, and this person you don't like walks onto your lawn, you go, "Excuse me," and his head explodes.
Yeah. With 1 damage. I'm attacking.
Okay, so let's find out. We're describing what everybody's doing.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
attacking.
Just so you know, they're all seasoned by force. How about everybody else?
I want to open my mind because the logical thing is that there are packs and has to be an alpha to lead a pack. And if the alpha dies, then the pack is weaker. Way more weaker than if you kill.
So you're going to open your minds to the maelstrom.
Yes.
Did harm heal over time?
Hmm?
Did harm heal over time?
Who's harm?
Mine.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You're up to 2?
1.
Oh, that's gone.
I have to.
You had 2, but are now down to 1.
Okay.
I think we'd established that
Yeah.
in our little break. Yours also has had time.
It says on the brain blast that it's loud, optional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, basically, is it loud or silent?
Yeah, I'm asking.
Does a person collapse? I'm asking you. What would you? It's your brain blast. So which one do you like?
Quiet.
Okay. Yeah. He likes things nice and quiet around.
Yeah.
No
Something
disturbance.
too loud.
Yeah. Because remember, in this game, in complicated, violent, or generally, active situations, we all roll, and it all goes off.
Yep.
Now your gang is 30 people. It's big. No, well, medium size, as I recall.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, what we have here are 4 small gangs. I'm treating them as separate for the fight purposes. And what that means is that you sort of have to decide whether you're going to deploy to separate spots for the gang, because you're playing the game as well as yourself. You have to decide whether they're going to split up into organized groups against each attack, in which case we're going to have small gang on small gang in each corner. Or whether you're going to basically bunch them up to take, for example, 2 of these at a time, which would be medium against small, which would leave these available to do whatever they wanted.
I'm gonna take one at a time. So I go with my medium gang to
One of these places. Okay. So you're describing the biker's behavior. Bullock can still run around and do whatever.
Yeah.
So, given the layout, which puts the front door toward me in this picture, and if we map these, Arvid, to the 4 corners, so this is at that corner, and so on, which one of the corners? Here, let's just be a little more. And this is where pretty much, I mean, this is where most of your people are, right? This is the driveway after all, and the two garages.
We're probably there then. I feel like Bullet would probably run with the gang.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm there at the driveway.
Mm-hmm. And there are 5 or 6. There's 6 of these mastiff-like, monstrous, physically distorted animals with overgrown extra teeth, just like Brink had.
And
Brink is advancing forward,
Brink.
and he's shouting, "Go away! My house!
No.
Get out of here!
Your house.
Go! Go!"
Just let him.
So he's using human behavior and gestures, but he's basically barking at the...
Oh. He will be the.
I love this guy. Playing him is
Me too.
awesome.
Yeah, but he will be the first one to die.
No.
Okay, let's carry on.
Yeah.
And I think I just need to know what you're doing though. You're the last one.
I think I'm going to take my gun out.
Mm-hmm. So you're getting your gun ready.
Yeah.
That's fine. What will you do with the gun?
Shoot them.
Okay.
With, yeah.
Okay.
Or one of them.
Let me see how seize by force situation here. I'll check those battle moves too.
Yeah.
I didn't really know there's the single combat rules are buried in the battle move book, and I didn't really know about them before. Single combat's not going aggro, which has threat elements. Single combat's just straight up bang. Now, if you're defending the place and you're trying to maintain you're trying to stop someone else from seizing it by force, trying to maintain your control over it, that's also the seize by force move.
No.
So we'll keep that in mind. What is the goal of what we're doing?
Yeah.
Everybody might be interested. If anybody want the battle move book, the more people who look the stuff up in there, the happier I'll be.
Yeah.
Remember, they have 3 harm,
Yeah.
right? Brink had 2 because he was still a person, more or less, but they are not. The bigger gang gets +1 harm.
And armor.
Do they get armor too?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's good, right? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Everybody, check your move. Get your dice ready, and let's go.
Yep.
We're dying.
Du, har du plus någonting i andra sidan?
Which one?
Har. Du fick 10.
Good stuff.
So, if we go by seize by force, exchange harm. So we'll go to the exchange harm. Both sides simultaneously inflict and suffer harm as established. On a 10, you choose 3 of these things. On a 7 to 9, you choose 2. On a miss, you still get 1. The options include doing extra harm, suffering 1 less harm, taking control of the space. That's a whole unit. So, like, if you get to choose 1, you kind of have to choose whether you're going to, protect yourself or not. Impress, dismay, or frighten your enemy. These guys got a 10 plus. Obviously, if both of you say you take the territory, probably it remains in dispute.
Or
Right.
roll.
I don't think
Yeah.
so. I think that basically they'll cancel out.
Yeah.
And I hope that doesn't lead us to a zero-sum or no-gain situation. But okay, they are going to take definite, undeniable control. They are going to impress, dismay, and frighten the enemy. And they are going to inflict terrible harm.
Okay.
That's what these guys are doing.
Mm.
So what do you get? Your gang right here. What do they get?
I'm not sure.
What?
You rolled for them, right?
Oh yeah, I got a 9.
Okay. But your gang does get pluses. They have at least a
Harm?
well, harm is the damage that they're going to do. And right now they're medium on small.
Mhm.
So that's going to be +1 harm.
Yeah.
As far as their role is concerned, I confess I'm not entirely certain about how their pluses come from anywhere. Do you guys remember anything about like the pluses that NPCs get?
My
Do they just
gang
use
maybe
raw-
gets
Do they-
the pack alpha? Doesn't it say in like pack alpha or something? That the gang uses your stats.
Oh, okay. Arvid, look at your sheet.
Oh yeah.
Look at Pack Alpha.
Mm-hmm.
What does it say?
It's roll plus hard.
Okay. So these guys get your hard skill.
Oh, so it's 11.
That's good. That means that you basically have the same results as they do. I told you which ones they chose. You tell me which ones you chose. You choose. While Arvid's looking that up, we'll discover what dreadful things happen there. Go ahead and do your exchange of harm. Bad news about it is that it means like literally exchanging harm.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
I rolled before.
What did you roll?
It's hard, is
Mhm.
it? 9.
Okay.
Together.
So you get to choose 2 of those things. How much harm does your game do in the first place?
1.
1.
Plus 1 from being bigger.
Right.
And then I'm choosing inflict terrible
Right.
harm.
So that's going to be 3. Okay.
Also shows you suffer little harm
Good.
and the territory thing.
Okay.
Cancel that.
Excellent. Yeah.
You suffer little harm,
Mhm.
and you inflict terrible.
Damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Straightforward.
Yeah.
-1 +1. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you.
So how much damage does your gun do? Do we know? What kind of? 2. So you do 3 harm.
Ooh.
Arvid, can you keep track of all the harm that you guys are doing to these dogs here? That's 3 from her, and I believe 3 from your gang. Now, also being sweet and kind, you're right there in the mix with all those bikers, and although you are not personally part of Bullet's gang, I think that you're -1. Or wait, you're -1. Did you take -1 as well?
I took -1.
Okay. I think both of them are going to apply to you because you're right in the middle with the rest of them.
Or your gang is bigger, so they
Yeah.
take another -1.
But that's good. So they're just going to take 1 point, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Except wait, the dogs are doing 4.
3.
Nope, they do 3 and they chose extra damage.
Ah,
So they're taking 4. So that's -2 for their side total. -1,
if they
-1,
don't have any
and
personal
-1.
armor.
That's 3. Yeah, -3. Personal armor at all? I don't think you have any.
No.
Okay. The gang, though, I think they each have 1 armor.
2 armor.
2 armor. Dude, they're fine. You actually, your gang, you're kind of like, they're like crowbars, 1 sawed-off shotgun, and all these. What happens is they all come running here. That's important. They all came running here. Brink, acting cool under fire.
Brink. Does I take harm or no?
I think that you're going to end up taking 1. Brink with an 8 or 9 or whatever his pluses are, he's not going to have much. What he does is actually, technically what he should have done was help you. But instead, I forgot. So instead he's doing cool under fire. And he is actually going to take that point of damage instead of you.
What? Brink.
And he's still shouting things like, shoo, shoo.
Come
Right.
back.
Get off of, get out of here.